Mercy Sonera from the Smoke Atlantis PL, and today we are joined by the esteemed, famous Maxwell. Hi, Max. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. What you guys don't know is Max is actually one of the organizers for this Afro Gala we had today, and one of the main people behind Africans in Poland. He's also very passionate about fitness, and he'll be speaking much later on at a mental health awareness campaign. Maxwell, what have you not done?
I mean, there's a lot that I haven't done, so a lot of growing and learning. But I believe that why do one thing when you can gain experience in so many different fields? You know, so yeah.
And obviously, for many of us, it's so difficult coming back from home and trying to establish yourselves in Poland and starting over again. Not only did you assimilate to the area, you also have brought in such a platform for us to relate to feel comfort, to feel somewhere to go back to when we feel alone. How did that come about?
Yeah. So I think it came about when we were here, Cooper and myself, and realized that the community is quite, people are just doing their own thing as they should, you know. But we all need those bodies where when something happens, you know, you have people that can really defend you. You know that, something that might have happened as you, we call it collective struggle. Your struggle is my struggle because we're both Africans in Poland. You know what I mean? When it comes to getting a job, when it comes to progression in Poland, it's all about creating a community where we can share each other's struggles and also make it not necessarily feel like you're isolated and you're alone. You know, so it's about community above all else. Yeah, that's how it came about, I would say.
And what do you think Afro Gala represents? What is it about? What is it supposed to do?
Afro Gala is a celebration of the biggest, I would say, African presence in Poland. You know, so I think this is just to highlight how far we've come as a community. This is to highlight all the struggles that we faced to get here. This is to highlight all the victories, because it's not just about struggling, right? We want to come here, we want to celebrate entrepreneurs, we want to celebrate our sportsmanship, we want to celebrate our people that are doing, like trailblazers is what we call them, right? So we want to celebrate people that are in industry, that are setting an example, and that is what the Afro Gala is about, you know, sharing experience, but also celebrating our presence in Poland. Yeah.
All right, thank you. And what would you advise people coming to Warsaw, coming to Poland from an African country on how to survive or how to cope and how to deal? Because it's difficult, like you're away from home and away from most things that you know.
I'd say, I was actually speaking to my friends about this other day. I want to say, have the audacity to fail. You know, so I know that a lot of people are held back by failure, but I really just want to stress, I don't know it all, but I am not afraid to fail, you know. Now someone can say that is a luxury to have, to be fearless of failure, but I can tell you that it is not a luxury because it is the mindset that has come through failing so many times and facing so many consequences of failure. Because, you know, you can't just fail and live your life. You fail and then you face consequences. So I'll say have the audacity to fail and also be okay with being a learner and not knowing. You know, when I first started fitness, for example, I knew nothing about fitness, but I wanted to learn, you know, and then I ended up teaching. So I went from learning to teaching fitness. So just have the audacity to fail and also be okay with being a beginner. Yeah.
And obviously you do a lot of things. You're a fitness organizer, event work in between. Mental health is important, and usually we hear the term that men are not supposed to cry or like you're supposed to be strong or not show emotion. What does mental health mean to you?
Yeah, I think as men, you're allowed to feel. One thing that I told myself is that I will not let society that changes rules. Today is this, today is that. I'll not let a society that is constantly shifting manipulate me into believing that I'm not allowed to feel my emotions. And I would recommend that other men do the same. You know, you are a human being before anything else. Hence, you're allowed to have emotions. You're allowed to cry. I think the strongest of men are those that are comfortably vulnerable, yet do not feel like it demasculinates them because they are vulnerable, you know? There is strength in vulnerability, and that's something that I'm still learning myself. Yeah.
And what would you also say to people who are not here today? Like one last message to anybody. And
Firstly, why didn't you come? Secondly, please come next year. And let's talk, let's connect, let's share ideas, because who knows, maybe you meet someone here who takes you to the next level. Maybe you meet someone here that you have a conversation with and it goes to the next level, you know what I mean? So why hide your ideas in your house when you could be out here connecting with creatives and growing and learning? Yeah.
Right. And where can we find you or any other projects that you're doing? You can drop some social media handles.
So you can find me, I'm Maxwell on Instagram. You can email me if you have any inquiries. If you want me to train you online, I'm more than comfortable and open to that. Also have a lot more enterprise things happening behind the scenes. So you'll be seeing a lot more of that. And yeah, you know, I'm always open to learning and growing. So contact me and we'll speak. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Maxwell. This event is something that is well needed, well connected. Like, it just brings us all together, and we really appreciate having things like this. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Maxwell and Mercy and the Smoke That Thunders PL.